What's up, y'all? This is Rom coming back at you with yet another couch video. A little bit different today, what I'm going to talk about. Came a long way from the stroke. Now, anybody who been following me a long time know I had a stroke back in October. And, of course, a lot of people, when they've been commenting lately, say, hey, your voice sounding stronger. Hey, you're getting better. Hey, you be at 100%. Cool. Every now and then I'll get somebody say, hey, what's wrong with you? Hey, you lost a lot of weight. This or that. See, I can tell who's like been the serious riders and serious supporters. And I can even tell when some people trying to fuck with me. Oh, trust me, I can read a lot into some comments or try to find out something. Whatever. One of the things, I ain't stressing myself out over little shit. I'm just gonna be like delete or block and keep it moving. But I'm gonna tell you what though, I've come a long way from the stroke. Long way. Cause I was thinking about it this morning when I was taking my shower. It's the first time I took my shower, I didn't have a chair. I had a chair in there. Cause one of the main things that two things that happen with a stroke. One, it can mess with your head. And I haven't had that problem, still sharp. Like I said, even when I was in the hospital and at the therapy place, I was actually living at the therapy place. I would still be writing notes or putting notes into my phone and everything about things I wanted to do, still thinking sharp. So that was cool. But the physical part, because I remember, because it was ironic, I was thinking about the shower. I remember one time I had to get a doctor's permission at the hospital to take a shower. And then I had two people in the room with me, in the shower with me. A nice young lady and stuff, and a young man in there. They were like helping to prop me up and everything just to take a shower. And I was just like, man. Even at the rehab place, I had to have a nurse in there with me, and she was rough about it. It's like, hold up, no, you gotta put these socks on. You gotta do it. Damn, just take a shower. We won't get into the whole shower practice and stuff. Another conversation. But I was thinking about that. But here I am today, because even at home, I had a little chair in the shower I could sit down on. But I had couple times I ain't even use it and think about it. So this is the first time I consciously didn't use the chair and everything. I was like, oh, okay. I was like, man. And even for other stuff like walking around, like I got a couple walkers, and a cane. I have a walker upstairs, walker down here, and then the cane downstairs. I don't even use the cane downstairs unless I'm out. And I was like, man, I've come a long way, because I remember I couldn't walk down the hall. Shit, I remember I had like when I was in the hospital, I had to have help just standing up just to take a shit. They were nice enough to let me stay, like one of those like little portable potties and stuff. They were nice enough not to be there, but they make sure I could sit on it okay, and then they give me a curtain and everything. But I was like, man, because the whole time I was in the hospital, I didn't use a regular restroom. I had to use that porta potty. That's how bad it was. Couldn't move around, everything. Now I could walk, I could even work out and stuff, but that's part of therapy. Like I said, with strokes, it's two main things. Whether you can think, that's okay, but then it's the physical part, the muscles. So I'm working them out again. There's one more thing too I haven't really talked about, but I'll just say it has to do with my weight loss. And I've said before, I said it before, way before the stroke. I said, if you ever see me lose a lot of weight, that's a serious issue. Because you got some guys coming, hey, great, you lost all that weight. Not really, yo. Now, the people coming on nosing there's an issue, they actually on time with it. So, got to work on that. And I'll just say working on that now. So, a few months from now, when I'm putting back on a little weight, not as much, but putting back on weight, then it's like, okay, I'm at 90%, closer to 100%. That's when I know I'm like, okay, everything good. Right now, though, it's like, they ain't healthy enough. Ain't a healthy thing. Which, let me go on a tangent real quick. Everybody has a different thing. This ain't mine. I've had a couple of people who know me well. They were like, you need to put on some weight. You need to put on about 15. which is cool. But still coming a long way, getting close to that too. Getting close to that to really put on something. But it's a long way, and I'm sharing. Honestly, man, I'm sharing all this because you know what? Stroke can happen to anybody. Snoop Doggy Dogg's daughter, 24-year-old daughter, daughter of a millionaire, had a stroke. It can happen to anybody, any place. When I was in the hospital, I had this older guy. He was in there. He had a stroke while he was driving. Some people might have it while they driving. In fact, I saw a video. There was some car like kind of drifting in traffic and stuff, and people recognized something happened to the driver, and people were getting out and running to him to help him. But whatever the case, these things happen. It could be a heart thing. It could be from whatever. And for the stroke, you can get that from anything. It could be high blood pressure. It could be cholesterol. It could be your kidneys. It could be not having enough iron. It's so many things. The thing is, no matter what happens to you, you can still come back from it. That's the important thing, no matter what. Like when I did that first major video coming back and say, body game now more than ever. Shoot, body game, I got to do that just to come back whether I like it or not. Every now and then I get somebody who try to put down body game. I say, man, shut the fuck up. If Rom wants to make money, if Rom wants to still live, I'm going to have to work out. Shoot. Even if it's small. It's going to have to do, I'm going to have to do some stuff. No matter what. And I got that every day. Or even if it's just walking around the place. Still every day. Shoot. And in fact, even with the therapy, part of therapy is occupational therapy, which means they want to, like one of the things I had to do, I had to like y'all see my cabinets in the background here. Well, at the rehab place, they had cabinets. They had to take stuff out, take them, put it down, and then put it back. They had to make sure. And they had me doing a lot of hand exercises just to make sure. Like everybody else doing hand exercises. It's very important. You don't think about it, but then when I'm washing the dishes and everything, it's like, oh, okay. Even had to show I could put on pants on my own. I'm still working at it, of course. I'm still working at it. That's going to be a constant thing. Y'all see these videos and everything, but they don't take too long just to record and talk. It don't take too long to record and talk and then sit and edit, upload and everything. But y'all notice they ain't been 30 minutes or the long stuff. And the car videos. I can still drive. A lot of people want the car videos back, and that's cool. But right now, when I'm driving, just in the state I'm in, I gotta stay 100% focused on driving. 100%. I can't be like, oh yeah, like this. Nah. I got to stay focused, which is cool. You gotta understand that. You gotta stay focused on it. Now, maybe I'll get back to it at some point, probably. That's when y'all know. And even then, it's still gonna take my time. Now I know some people have said. Now I've actually had some people. Now I know they weren't coming. Well, most of them weren't coming from a place of negativity. There's a few I can read into shit. A few just don't like me. So I be upsetting them and shit. But still gotta do it. That's how I make my money. Now I had one person, they were talking about getting some disability or something. People don't realize that you got people trying to get disability off of hangnails. That's a long ass time. And I make my money doing this. Nothing's stopping me from doing this. So I still gotta make my money. So I'll give y'all this. But, some other stuff still got rest. Because even when I'm doing all this stuff, then I be having to rest a bit. It's like one of my therapists said. It's like, it can't be you just throw up the weight or do whatever and then just run on. You're going to have to rest a bit after you do every little thing. And that's cool. And like I said, I don't mind being transparent, letting y'all know, man. In fact, I want to be inspirational, man, because I know a lot of y'all, and no telling which one of y'all might get a stroke. No telling which one of y'all might have been through a stroke or whatever. My thing is just you got to keep going. If you can keep going, you can keep going because you blessed. Because I had a real good lady friend. She was talking about a friend of hers who had a stroke recently. Just recently, she said he had a stroke. And it's been a month, he still can't talk. He's still in the hospital, still can't even talk. I was like, oh, man. And, you know, you be hearing about it. Or somebody hit me up saying, oh, yeah, their father just had a stroke or something like that. You want to keep going. And then if you not, or like somebody in your family had something, you want to be supportive. Whatever they need to support, you know. Whatever you need to support. I mean, it might be small, like driving. When I was first starting to drive back again, it was Miss Angel, Miss Smoker Angel. She'd be riding, she'd come and ride in the car with me. You know, we just drive around. She'd be right there ready to take over if she had to. And she said, yeah, first couple times though, it was like, And she was honest, I said, okay, where you rate my driving? She'd be like, 2. I was like, okay. That's cool. You know, let them help out. Let them help out. So, you know, either for yourself or you might need to help somebody. I've had a lot of friends. I'm going to tell you what, I had a lot of friends. They say, hey, whatever you need. A lot of people reach out to me and everything. You know, a lot of people have donated and everything, you know, which has been helpful. I want to thank everyone who's donated. Even there's a little, some people have donated a lot, some people a little. Thank you. And just understand something. But that's just life, man. Something can happen. It could be something that don't even have to deal with a stroke. Like I said in that video when I first came back. You could have a major accident. Anything can happen. Anything. Or you could have just a part of your body. I remember I had to go to the hospital for something, the emergency room. It was for something. I'll just say it's related. I ain't gonna get into it. And had a young lady in there who had a stroke. She was in there. In fact, I was very I'll say I can't think of the word. I was very critical of the hospital staff because she had a stroke. She's sitting in a wheelchair with a stroke. And I had to help move her. I had to help move her to a chair, and I'm sitting there with a walker. I'm like, shit. But it could happen to anybody, any place, whatever, you know. So just keep going no matter what. And as you go, just take it one day at a time and everything. One day at a time. Like getting to the point I am, I just took it one day at a time. Like back in December, I ain't think about all this or be sitting here doing this. I was just worried about walking. Just taking a shit for free. You know, without having to have somebody come in and move a porta potty around. So, anyway, that's all I have for today. We've come a long way, still got a ways to go, all right? Peace and blessings, everyone.